Hey 6th grade, I hope all is well. Today in math we're going to be talking about multiplying compound measures. This is going to be on page 261 and 262 of your book. So when we multiply compound measures, the first we do is multiply each unit individually and then we simplify. So our inches first, so 6 times 5 is 30 inches. 6 times 4 is 24 feet. We know that 30 inches is multiple feet because 12 inches equals 1 foot. So we read 30 divided by 12, which would be 2. And that would be 24 inches. We'd have 6 inches left over. Then we add that. 24 plus 2 is 26 feet and 6 inches. Or we could say 26 and a half feet. I would take either. Okay, B, 2 hours and 12 minutes times 8. 12 times 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 1 is 8, 9. So it's going to be 96 minutes. 8 times 2 is 16 hours. We know that 1 hour is 60 minutes. So we can add an hour over here. We'd have 36 minutes left over. Add that together. 17 hours and 36 minutes. 1C, 4 gallons and 3 quarts. 9 times 3 is 27 quarts. 9 times 4, 36 gallons. There are 4 quarts and 1 gallon, so we do 27 divided by 4. So 27 divided by 4 equals 6. 6 times 4 is 24. We'd have 3 quarts left over. Then we add that 6 gallons. And that would be 42 gallons and 3 quarts. D, 12 minutes 5 seconds times 12. 12 times 5 is 60 seconds. 12 times 12 is 144 minutes. We know that 60 seconds equals 1 minute. Oops. Add it, 145 minutes. We could then turn that into hours and minutes. However, since it started us with the unit minutes, we're going to keep that unit and stay in minutes. 8 pounds, 4 ounces times 16. 16 times 4. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 1 is 4, 5, 6. So we 64 ounces. Now we do pounds. So 16 times 8. 6 times 8 is 48. 8 times 1 is 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. 128 pounds. There are 16 ounces in 1 pound, so we would divide 64 by 16. We've kind of already done the reverse of that, so we should know that 64 ounces equals 4 pounds. Add that up. 8 plus 4 is 12. 2 plus 1 is 3. 1 plus nothing is 1. 132 pounds. F, 4 weeks and 3 days times 19. So 19 times 3. 9 times 3 is 27. 3 times 1 is 3, 4, 5. So it'd be 57 days. And then 19 times 4. 9 times 4 is 36. 4 times 1 is 4, 5, 6, 7. 76 weeks. We know that there are 7 days in 1 week. So we would do 57 divided by 7. Well, we know that 7 times 7 is 49. That's going to be less than that. If we added 7 to that, it'd be 56. So 8 times 7 is 56. 1 left over. So 1 day and 8 weeks. So 1 day plus nothing is 1 day. 6 plus 8 is going to be 14. 7 plus 1 is 8. 84 weeks and 1 day. Okay, on part 2, we are just following the signs. I'm going to be doing different operations. So we have 9 hours, 21 minutes, plus 6 hours, 5 minutes, plus 8 hours, 39 minutes. 1 plus 9 is 10, 15. 3 plus 3 is 6, so 65 minutes. 9 plus 8 is 17, plus 6 is 23 hours. We know that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, so plus 1 hour, and we'd have 5 minutes left over. So 5 minutes and 24 hours. To B, we have 21 yards and 1 foot, minus 16 yards and 2 feet. There are 3 feet in 1 yard, so to borrow, I'd make this 20 yards and add 3 feet to it, which would be 4 feet. 4 minus 2 is 2 feet. 20 minus 16 is 4 yards, so 4 yards and 2 feet. To C, we have 37 pounds, 5 ounces, minus 21 pounds, 11 ounces. There are 16 ounces in 1 pound, so I'm going to make that 6, and I'm going to add 16 ounces to this 5 ounces, which will get me 21 ounces. 1 minus 1 is 0, 2 minus 1 is 1, so 10 ounces. 6 minus 1 is 5, 3 minus 2 is 1, so 15 pounds. 15 pounds, 10 ounces. D, we have 19 quarts, 1 pint, plus 16 quarts, plus 21 quarts and 1 pint. So 1 pint plus 1 pint is 2 pints. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 6 is 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 56 quarts and 2 pints. However, there are 2 pints in 1 quart. Sorry. So 56 plus 1, 57 quarts. 3, we are just doing the equations. So 3a, 2y equals 6. Since it's times 2, divide each side by 2. So divided by 2, divided by 2. Y equals 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. B, y over 2 equals 6. Since it's divided by 2, times both sides by 2. That cancels out. 6 times 2. Y equals 6 times 2. Y equals 12. 7a, 16% of $500. Well, 16% is 0.16. So 500 times 0.16. 0, 0, 30, 0, 0, 0, 5, 0, 0, 0, 8. There are 2 decimal points here, 2 here. Your answer, don't forget your $sign, would be $80. C, 132% of 406. Well, I move my decimal point, 1, 2, so it's going to be 406 times 1.32. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1. 2 times 4 is 8. 0. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 zeros. Everything times 1, so 6, 0, 4. Add it up. 2. 8 plus 1 is 9. 8 plus 6 is 14, plus 1 is 15. 2 plus 1 is 3. 4 plus 1 is 5. We have 1, 2 decimal, 1, 2. Our answer is 535.92. That makes sense because this is 132% of 406. 100% of 406 would be 406, so that means this number should be larger than 406, and it is. D, we have 3/8 divided by 1/4. Well, when we are dividing fractions, we flip it and multiply it. So it becomes 3/8 times 4/1. We can simplify that. 4 goes into both of those. Goes into this once, goes into this twice. So 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 1 is 2. 3/2, that is not simplified. It's an improper fraction, but as a proper fraction, it would be 1 1/2. And E, we have 6 2/3 divided by 1 1/6. We need to make these improper fractions to work with. So 6 times 3 is 18, 19, 20. So that's going to become 20/3. 1 times 6 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 7/6 divided. Just like before, we can flip this to multiply it. So it's going to become 20/3 times 6/7. We can simplify that. 3 goes into both of those. Goes into this once, goes into this twice. 2 times 20 is 40. 1 times 7 is 7. 40 is not divisible by 7. But we can make this a mixed number. So 40 divided by 7. 7 goes into 40, 5 times. 5 times 7 is 35. And 5 left over. So it would be 5 with 5 left over 7. 5 5/7. I hope this is making sense, 6th grade. There's a lot of review on that page, a lot of stuff we've already done, so hopefully you're getting it. If you are not, please reach out to me on Jupiter or on Zoom. Stay safe. I'll see you soon.